gig, it's funny how it goes. Now I'm on the road, $500,000 for a show. And started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my
Hi, welcome everybody to a Commissioner's Corner. I'm Commissioner Middleton.
And I am Commissioner Grove. Jeremy, week 3 is in the books.
In the books.
And with week 3, we only have one undefeated team remaining.
Wow.
And we also have somebody that hasn't won a game still going on to week 4. This past week, there were some close games. There was a few blowouts. We have a new segment we're introducing this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get into shoulda, coulda, woulda, break down the Monday Night Nail Biter, go over our picks, introduce our weekly guest, review the standings, and much, much more. But first, let's get into the blowout sale.
Blowout.
And this is the second week in a row I've been on here, and I'm tired of it.
It's time to fix that situation.
I am so tired of getting my ass whooped.
That's right.
Like, just not a gentle spanking. This is like rearing back and like beating me.
No, Daddy. No,
really
Daddy.
hard.
I'll be a good boy.
Man, Goodell would very much frown on what's happening to my ass right now. I thought it was going to remain close against Candace, and then Sunday night occurred, and she
just pulled off the distance,
throttled me.
Absolutely.
To the tune of right at 43 points.
She had the second most points.
Second highest point total
of the week.
That's right. The highest belonged to Holly. But the biggest blowout this week belonged to you.
To me.
That's right, Jeremy. You took Simone behind the woodshed and beat her like she owed you money.
That's right.
Although, again, Roger Goodell would frown upon your treatment of women.
Well, that's why he's not a part of this. No, is he?
No, he's not. But you beat her.
Let the beatings begin.
By 48.5 points.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is a lot of points. That was more than double what my total point score.
Absolutely, and I think that has I'm lost.
Use your words.
I don't know my words. Oh, no, that leads into the Monday Night Nail Biter, which really wasn't much of a Monday Night Nail Biter, I think because of a lot of players being hurt.
Right.
Of last week. Kind of made it offset a little bit there.
Yeah, there was really only one Monday Night Nail Biter. I didn't think it was going to turn into much of a nail biter, but it did. That was between Crystal and Dave going into the game. Dave had Jay Cutler and Robbie Gold.
Wobby.
Crystal had Brandon Marshall. And Crystal also had a comfortable lead. But what ended up happening was Crystal eked out a win by less than 2 points.
1.92.
That was so close.
So close.
And really, there was only one other really close game this
Yeah, that was Hal and Josh. Hal and Josh twerked. No, tweaked on by 8.18.
Yeah, maybe a few tweaks. Yeah, I really need to look up Webster's dictionary and find out the definition of both of those.
We're gonna twerk them tweaks.
But each could have done just a slight modification to their lineup, and the losers would have turned into winners only if they shoulda,
coulda,
woulda adjusted their lineup slightly. The first, let's go with it. If Dave had started Eddie Lacy,
this guy here,
he only got 2.5 points.
But no, he had to start
Arian Foster, who put up a goose egg because there was a reason why.
And why was that?
He didn't play.
Oh wait, what?
He didn't play.
Oh wow.
He did not even get on the field.
I'll be damned.
He drank kale smoothies and sat on the sideline.
I feel so healthy.
But the 2.5 points that Eddie Lacy scored would have been enough for Dave.
And that's it.
That's it. Those
2.5 points.
Dave would have been further in the rankings and higher in the power rankings. The other one that could have happened this guy right here. Russell Wilson.
Josh.
All Josh had to do, Josh could have remained unbeaten if he would have started him, Russell Wilson. Instead, Hal, I think, surprised me, surprised a couple of people.
Everybody.
And took down Josh from the rank of the unbeaten teams.
Mm.
But despite all of that, the new segment we're getting into. Did I poke you in the eye?
No, something's in my eye.
It's me.
Arr.
I'm in your eyesight.
Me ours. Or is that yours?
The MVP of the week. This is the player that scored the most points during the week. And Jeremy, that honor goes to one of your players.
Mm-hmm.
This horse-faced looking like.
No, I'm not lucky I got that guy.
Like Sarah Jessica Parker's brother right here. 32.3 points.
To Mr. Ed.
Oh man, that is one bad fart smelling dude right there.
What? Look at him.
Look at those teeth.
Yeah.
I bet you he could eat a whole pack of carrots in 2 seconds. Just
like a wood chipper.
What? Wait for it to come out. Look like a salad shooter. So getting into last week's picks.
Yes, we had our picks as usual, and I have to say I did very well.
You really did.
5-1. What?
I performed like my team. I went 3-3.
Well, that's okay because we're both 9-9.
Yeah, that's right. We are both 9-9 right now.
So it's anybody's game.
I thought it was looking like I was going to run away with it. Now it's anybody's game. We had a guest on last week.
We did.
That made his picks.
He did.
Let's go ahead and bring in our weekly guest. It seems like it's becoming a weekly thing now.
Mm-hmm.
The owner of Wait For It. Dave. Dave, welcome to the show.
Welcome back to the show, you jackass.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, fucking horse-faced lover.
You were like a bomber just leveling everything with F-bombs.
Yeah, well.
Pretend like
Apparently ass is okay.
Hell yeah, it is.
So, yeah.
Ass is okay. So, Dave, you went 2-4 last week.
2-4.
That now brings your total to 6-6.
Wow. Yeah.
That's how many times he's been on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have someone else on the show besides this guy here?
I mean, Dave is a great fill-in, but we're trying to make this a more even guest rotation.
They want to get rid of me.
We are not saying that. We enjoy having you on the show. You're a really good contributor as a guest, and I love it that you can fill in.
Yes, very thankful.
But Jeremy, this week closed our poll that we were doing, where everybody in the league gave us beer suggestions that the loser of our picks would buy the winner at the end of the season.
That's correct. A 6-pack.
So what we did, we took all those suggestions, we folded them up neatly,
Nice and neat.
put them into a hat.
Same size.
They are very symmetrical and nearly identical. And what we're going to do, Dave, we're going to have you blindly pick one, and that will be what the loser buys the winner. So let me give it a little lucky shake here. Shake it up.
Shake it up, baby.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake them. Streak red.
No.
All right, Dave.
Where the hell's that?
Right there. Right there.
You promised the moon, but I prefer Uranus.
I said ass was okay. All right. So, Dave, what is the lucky winner?
You guys are gay.
I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna wait patiently and have you announce it. What are we drinking?
I don't even know how this got in there. Whole milk. I have a lot of this at my house because I have a toddler.
You can't buy a 6-pack of freaking milk.
No, we got to repick.
All right.
Oh, no, it's not a beer.
All right.
It's like the Florida vote back We got a recount.
Whole milk. We specifically said beer.
6-pack of milk.
I smell producer.
6-pack of milk.
And of all the milks, whole milk. Does it look like this buddy said whole milk?
Is it vitamin D? It's probably good for your skin.
I like the 1%.
Yeah.
Because I'm slightly lactose.
I'm not slightly.
Okay. Now we have some new information.
All right. So now I'm really going to just look. Dave, what are we drinking?
You know what? This is the creative choice. And apparently the winner gets to make your own 6-pack at Alright! A party at Albertsons for, $9.99 I think it is.
$9.99. Just under the
The
$10 mark.
Yep. Creative
And
and delicious.
Yeah, then it becomes $10.89.
you son of a
Because
cat.
that's how much I pay for the WWE Network. For only $9.99, you can get the WWE Network.
And a 6-pack of beer.
And a 6-pack of beer.
Craft beers.
That's right. Well, looks like we will both be winners. Because I'm into the sharing thing. But let's look at some winners and losers.
Yeah. Alright. Go on. Move.
Your
on.
mind is filthy right now.
Yeah.
We
Sharing
had a mix-up in the standings. We had some people move up, some people move down. Jeremy, here's a look at the mustache. Holly's still on top of it.
Of course.
She has been on top of that mustache 2 weeks in a row.
Loud and proud. She's doing well.
She is, and Britt is staring up at her right there at 2-1. And then the rest of mustache is 4 teams all sitting at 1 and 2. You, Simone, Kevin, and Andre. All 1 and 2, trying to battle it out.
And it's quite the opposite with a beard.
It actually is the exact opposite.
2-1.
Fancy that.
All on top. Canis, Josh, Hal, and Crystal all at 2-1. Then there's Dave with 1 and 2. And then there's you, Jordan.
He's fancy. He's goose egg 3.
I had to let somebody else win this year. I was tired of being super competitive.
You know Holly won last year, right?
Well,
okay.
I was
Just check.
not competing. But you know what happened this week?
What happened was
there's a girl fight.
Oh,
the ladies are duking it out this week. All the women are playing each other.
Meow. Cat fight city.
The claws are out. The attitudes are in full effect.
That's right.
We got people holding hair, purses.
Hold my earrings. I'm about to take this out.
Girl, your ass about to get whooped. Is what they're saying to each other in their mind. Starting off with Crystal against Candace. The only 2-1 teams that will face off this week. The winner jumps to 3-1. The loser drops to 500. Dave, what are your feelings on this matchup?
All right. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Crystal. That .6 you got on Monday night was unneeded.
That is some really, really underhanded sportsmanship.
Underhanded, I was saying.
It felt underhanded.
Yeah, well, that's your wife, and you
better not be underhanded, my wife.
All right.
Your beard looks so good right now.
Yeah, Dave. Think about what you just said. Thank you.
Yes. Your beard looks suave.
This is scruffier.
Do you condition?
I do.
Ooh.
Leave it in for 5 minutes.
Rinse and repeat?
And rinse and repeat.
It's
so neat.
I can tell. It looks vivacious.
Oh. Pretty soon.
Alright, that brings us to our point. Beer challenge in effect.
That's right. As you can tell, Dave is winning.
Yeah.
Down there.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Dick beard.
You know, somebody's got to have it.
I'm sorry, Emma.
Full
I know it's in here somewhere.
Where is it?
Alright. I'm not the Chinese guy from Hangover. Alright?
All I see is a format.
That is one hairy pillow.
Bushmaster.
Not a pillow.
Bushmaster 5000.
All right. Let's get back to talking about Crystal and Candace. No relation at all to the hair and the game.
Or a hairy game.
Two ladies, proper ladies.
Not on Sunday.
Indeed.
They're about to do that.
Oh yeah, that way.
That's right.
That's right. They're about to fight.
Okay.
For your right.
On the Lord's Day, they're about to fight.
We
Lord
got
mercy.
y'all really probably can't even talk about this, so I'm the only credible source. It's wife versus wife. The Commish battle from the inside here.
You're married to Candace?
No.
Oh shit. Alright, I screwed this up.
That
I got my cat fight mixed up.
Okay, let's make this thing work.
All right. So my wife against Hal's wife.
Damn it. And you just not interrupted me with your damn beard shit. Beard. Sorry, I can't grow one. I'm jealous. Alright. Anyway, back to the ladies. Candace, you have a great team. Injuries, buys, slap you in the face this week.
Buys.
Slap. Bye. That was a coordinated effort, ladies and gentlemen. Especially Manning really hurts. Running back Moreno. Yeah, sorry, Candace. This one goes to Crystal.
I'm gonna have to agree with this guy.
Oh my goodness.
I hate to say it, but he's right.
Well, I think this is going to be really close. Crystal has Drew Brees going against Dallas. Dallas's defense isn't very good. But Kirk Cousins is Candace's backup. He shredded Philadelphia last week and faces a weaker New York Giants team this week. However, looking at the combined rosters, I'm going with Crystal, so I'm agreeing with you two gents.
There we go.
That is it.
All around
Pick
the
different.
That's right. Now, let's get into a mustache divisional showdown. We have Andre at 1-2.
Stat showdown.
Going against Britt, 2-1. Dave, thoughts?
Andre, again, another partaker in the bye. Sorry, I didn't do the snappy thing. Whatever it is.
That's E-Snap.
Alright.
Two
Anyway,
snaps into his hand.
you know, Andre has a hard road. Can he do it? There's a possibility.
Hard road to hoe.
But Britt keeps rolling on this road.
Oh,
Trucking.
my God.
He doesn't have anybody on bye this week, so
I
you
have
know
to
what?
agree with you once again, my friend. I hate to say it. Gosh, dog it, I think you're right.
This is fun.
Yep. I might as well just make it a threesome. And pick
Whoa.
Britt as well. So, all right. Now, Holly, 3-0. The last undefeated remaining. Going against Simone, 1-2. Dave, in week 1, Simone's team went off. Blew up.
Amazing.
Does she have what it takes to take down Holly from the rank of the last remaining unbeaten?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Preach.
Tell me.
All right.
Tell me the word.
Has two of the best players. They're juggernauts in football. Sometimes. But not this week.
Oh.
All right, they meet the Jets defense that has been putting a hold on a lot of ideas about the postseason early on. Anyway, Simone, I'm sorry. You have a great team, and you will probably make the playoffs ahead of me. But Holly takes us. He threw down a pen already. You know what's happening.
I feel it.
Mm.
And I'm upset with it. I have to go with you again.
Yep.
Once again, I think we need a new guest.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like we're all on the same wavelength. Or y'all looked at my picks before we started. Cause
I said my picks first, so y'all must imitate us.
I made this while I was at work. So yeah, I'm going with Holly as well. I think the only type of moaning going on in the right house will be that
not the White House.
No,
the right house.
The right house.
The right house. Getting into a matchup that I really considered being the game of the week. We have myself at 0-3 going against Josh that's 2-1. It's a battle of two Titans in opposite directions. Dave, do I have what it takes in order to start climbing towards getting back to 500? Or are my playoff hopes just going to vanish in the fourth week of the season?
You know what? Goonies never say die, but in your case, no, I'm just kidding. You never know. You never know. 4 losses, it could happen. I'm sorry, Jordan. My picks have been crucially wrong, though, so you could actually pull this upset. Mr. Slanger, whatever. You know what? You got this going on right now. You had a coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I think Josh bounces back quickly.
Not so fast, my friend.
Oh,
I think this is Jordan's week. I think he's going to take it. He's going to bring it all in. He's going to have his chances at the playoffs. Playoffs? I think it is. I think you're going to... This is your turn, buddy. All you.
Well, I'm glad somebody can believe in me, but I am doing things differently. I got a new shirt on. I'm drinking water. I changed my name.
And now?
Now I'm picking against myself.
Holy shit.
That's right.
This is rigged. He's rigging his picks.
I picked for me to win the past couple of weeks, and I've been wrong as shit. So I am picking Josh.
That's so sad.
He's not even going to try.
He's picking against himself.
He's just giving up.
I have not. I'm going to go down swinging at air because that's about all
And give me...
You're Cody.
I'm going to get you.
You're Cody.
No, I'm setting lineups.
No, okay.
And I'm hitting waivers, and I'm trying to do something. Shit.
Pretend fantasy.
And
he's your commissioner.
In a matchup of two teams battling to get to 500, we have Jeremy at 1-2, Kevin at 1-2. It's a really tough matchup right here.
It is.
Dave, thoughts?
Unless you look at the buys. The buys. Late to the tea party there, son. Alright. Anyway, Kevin has his receiving core just decimated by the buys this week.
That he does. I agree with you on that.
Sadly, I gotta go with this guy. The scruffy looking nerf herder. Yeah. Alright, Jeremy's my pick.
I'm going to have to agree with you, my friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
I am going to have to agree with y'all, too.
Wow.
Looking at Kevin's lineup, Kevin doesn't have a wide receiver he can start. So the bye is actually favored against Kevin's wide receivers. So, Jeremy. And in the last matchup,
Hal
at 2-1 versus Dave at 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Will Hal's surprise move to 3-1, or will Dave catch up and get back to 500? Jeremy, start.
Well, Dave, I have to say this with confidence, that Hal's team it's not going to make it. I think you're going to pull it off, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Just looking at the lineups and seeing who's on buys, seeing who you're starting, Dave. I just have 3 words to say to Hal going forward against Dave. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Well, that's actually 6 words.
But it was the same 3 words repeated. Dave, how do you feel about yourself?
How you're a tough man.
Don't ask him how he feels himself.
Heyo.
About.
About.
Okay. About yourself.
Lord have mercy. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. We don't need that visual.
No.
How? You're not tough enough to handle this week.
Whoa!
I'm just being honest.
Those are fighting words.
Coming straight out. You know what? Rogers and Company. Unpredictable. I got this.
All right, Dave. Confident.
Good luck, though.
Confident in himself.
Yeah, I was last week, and then I forgot to put in the running back. So.
All right, Jeremy. Well, that
Good luck,
will
Hal.
wrap up this week's show.
That it will. Look, hit the message board. Ask for any ideas.
Grow some beer.
Grow some beer.
If you can.
Drink some beer. Watch some football.
Yep. May the football guys be with you this weekend.
Hey, OMD.
OMD.